Okay, looks like we are live on YouTube. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me properly and if there's no issue with the video because I'm using a different setup today. I'm not using my usual camera. I'm using my laptop or iMac camera, so which works well for some time. And yeah, so I think I just need to get my level bit down. Okay, this looks cool. Okay, so what is the session about? So this session is all about QA regarding the course because uh, the time we have talked about this course, the launch of the course, I got so many questions. In fact, I thought let me just answer them separately on a Zoom call, and we did that last week. But then I'm getting a lot of questions, and maybe some people have those questions and they're not asking. And so I thought, hey, let's go live and let. Okay, the audio looks cool. Um, yeah. So we are here in the live to answer all your questions regarding to the Java course. It's not for everyone who want to skip this live. They can skip. I just wanted to come live and discuss certain things. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions regarding the course, and if you don't know about the course, what you can do is, if you can see, there is a chat here, the live chat. In the live chat, you will see the pinned chat. Check out the link. It's about the course of Spring and Java, which is going to start from 4th of June. That's right, next week. This is last week. Okay, so next week we are going to start with the live course, and it will be a weekend batch, which will be happening on Saturday and Sunday. And the timing is 9 to 12 morning IST. And then after 12, we'll be having 1 hour of doubt solving session every session. So let's say every Saturday and Sunday, we'll be having 1 hour specifically for that. Okay, and then we will be also having some sessions in between during the weekday, maybe night time, so that if you have any questions regarding the last topic, we can discuss. Yeah. Okay. In fact, I wanted to update few more things. So basically, in the course, initially when we launched the course, the idea was to make you a Java developer in 6 months. Okay, and then for that we choose the important things. Example, we talked about. We have Java, the entire core Java, and then we have Spring Framework. And after the launch, we got some requests for microservices. The only problem with microservices, adding that to a microservice is, now, since we are starting with Java, the expectation from the crowd was to have to pick up people who are new to Java programming and they want to be a Java developer. So the entire course was designed that way. And also, if you are a Java developer, but if you want to learn Spring Framework, that also makes sense. And that's why we have not included microservices, because learning microservices itself will take few months. And then the entire course will go around 9 or 10 months. We don't want to do that. But then since we got a lot of requests, not just for microservices, for Git as well, for Docker, for cloud. So what we thought is, instead of disturbing the course duration, anyway, you want to learn those things, right? And it's not compulsory for everyone to learn. So we are giving away, we are making sure that we are recording those sessions. And so there will be a Git complete series, Docker complete series, and cloud. Mostly we are focusing on AWS. That will be available, and microservices. So these 4 courses will be available in the recorded format for the course. Okay, and where you will find the course? This course is available on the Telescope website. If you want to check it out, you can choose a link in the description or in the left top, in the description and chat as well. Otherwise, I'm entering the domain or the website name. Just go there and explore the courses. Okay, Shahid says, I'm also an alien since last 7 years. Oh, thank you so much, Shahid, for following this for a long time. Oh, there are no doubts now on in the live. Basically, we were having you people were having a lot of doubts on the WhatsApp. So basically, if you go to the website, in the left bottom there is a WhatsApp icon. So you can also communicate with our team on WhatsApp if you have any questions regarding the course. Okay, so finally we got our first question. Sony is asking, is there a validity for that? So basically, the entire course is for 6 months, but you will be having the access for the entire course for 2 years. And it makes sense, right? Because you will not be on the same level in your career after 2 years. Maybe you are into some other role, other things. So why it is I think 2 years is enough. Okay. Okay, so Rachit is asking, in recording, will there be, I can't read the question completely. Yeah, will there be an introduction of microservices or the implementation? The complete implementation, we are basically going to build a project in microservices using all the technologies for load balancing, for failures, how do we communicate with different microservices, how do we discover the microservices. So we'll see everything with the implementation, with a project, of course. Is this for full projects or learning concepts? So both. So basically, concepts are very important. So we are going to focus on concepts, but then we'll also build projects to understand how do you implement those things which you have learned in the project. Will we get a certificate for the course? Yes. So basically, this course is, so it's not that just because you enroll for the course, you will get a certificate. Once you enroll, you have to make sure that you are submitting the assignments, you are completing the work. And if you're completing the work, of course, you will get a certificate. But if you just enroll for the course by paying some amount and then you're not showing up, and then at the end you're saying, hey, where's my certificate? No, you will not be entertained. How do I include it in my resume? That's simple. You have done the course and I have completed this amount of assignments and projects. In fact, at the end of the course, you will be confident enough to have your own project, and we'll make sure that you build something during the course, and then you can put that on your resume. Okay, Jitu says surprise is very high. See, price is actually very subjective, right? How do you define a price for a particular course? Yeah, there are a lot of things in the market which, I mean, the same course can be sold for, let's say, 5 lakh rupees, 3 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees. People are doing that. The same course can be done in 500 rupees, 400 rupees. People are doing that. So the way we put a price on a course is by looking at the amount of efforts we are going to put in, right? So we have a team, we have a trainer. Apart from me, we also have Heather. So we see how much we are putting in effort and how much we should make from a particular batch, right? Let's say we have editors for the videos. We have the high-end equipments to make sure that you get the content clearly. And we also have to create a content. So even for that we need a team. So basically we have to look for all the expenses and then think about a batch. We have to limit how many participants can be there and how we can divide the money between the participants. And that's how we can get the price. So if you are paying a high amount somewhere, maybe they are paying the price for something. Maybe they have to also pay to the investors. In our case, we don't have that pressure to pay to our investors because we are investing. On the other hand, if someone is giving you the course for, let's say, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 8,000, maybe they have more students in the batch. Maybe they don't have a detailed curriculum. I'm not sure. It's very difficult to put a price on a particular course. But I can assure you that at the end of the course, you will not feel that you wasted your money. In fact, you will feel that you have invested your money, provided you attend the session. It's not like just by getting the course, you will enjoy it. Once you attend this session, and at the end, if you feel, and okay, if you feel that you may not be enjoying the course or something like that, just by enrolling it, and if you don't feel good, we got those concerns as well. So what we did is you can actually ask for the refund till 30th June. The batch starting is from 4th June. So you have time of 26 days in between. You'll be having multiple sessions. Attend the session. If you don't feel good about the sessions, you can ask for the refund. That's completely fine. But again, refund you can ask only till 30th of June, because there are a lot of things happen behind the scene, right? If you ask the refund after 1 month, then we have to look at the payment gateway. And we don't want to focus on registration and refund once we start the batch, because we want to focus only on the batch things. Okay, what's the cost of the course? Okay, so if you are from India, the cost is, of course, because we have by default we have set the Indian price, which is 20,000 rupees, and for today because initially we were running 50% discount because we wanted to get some early birds. See, that's how the thing works, right? We don't want to do marketing on LinkedIn, on Instagram by paying lakhs of rupees, because that's what happens on the edtech market, right? If you want to get enrollments, you spend money in the ads, and we don't want to do ads. So we thought, okay, instead of investing or spending money on ads, let's give discount to the early birds. So if people are showing their faith early in the course, so let's give them high discount, and then as the time progresses before the launch, we'll reduce the discounts. So we don't have to do the marketing on Instagram because they are damn costly, right? I checked that Instagram ads, Google ads, they are very costly. So I thought, hey, okay, let's save the money of the student instead of spending more money on ads. So the cost is 20,000 rupees, but if you can check now, Telescope 40 is applicable, which is 40% off. But after 11 p.m., we are going to remove that as well. By default, till now, we are into Telescope 30, which is 30% off, which will run for a few more days. And then once we feel, okay, the batch is looking good, we have few more seats left, then we are going to reduce it to 20 and then 10. And then there will be a point where there will not be any discount. But again, we just want to make sure that we are not spending money on ads. We might do some ads, but then we are not going to spend huge amount of money. In fact, you will not believe there are some, okay, I don't want to name the company or something, but they spend half of their revenue on ads. Okay, so we don't want to do that. And you can check out. Okay, so if you want to convert that into dollars, I think it's, okay, how do you, okay, what's the amount? I'm not sure because Harsh is handling the backend. I'm not even looking at the enrollment and stuff. So Harsh, if you're in the chat, please mention the dollar price of that. With this course, is it sufficient to crack SG2? Okay, I'm not sure. See, I don't want to promise anything in terms of jobs and what role you will get. No, I don't want to promise any of this thing because I realize, working in the industry from a long time, when I look at it, everyone have a different perspective towards skill set. The SDE2 makes sounds different in different companies. So I would say if you want to learn Java, Spring, microservices, and you're committed, and if you want to learn from the best place, this is the course for you. But no, I don't want to promise regarding the what role you will get, or will you get guaranteed job? No, let's not talk about those things. Okay, Ekta saying, so what about the 10-day challenge? It's still going on, right? So we have completed 7 days, 3 more days to go. Yeah, initially I was thinking we can do it continuously, but then the moment I started, I felt that we are going in a very fast mode, because of which few people are not able to complete their assignments. Okay, so Monica is here. So Monica was one of my intern few years back. So yeah. Okay, so sorry, I got distracted from the message. Okay, so yeah, so Monica, welcome back to Telesco. She was an intern, and in 2012, no, 2016, 17, way back. Hello aliens, hello everyone. Okay, Harsh says 242 after discount, right, Harsh, or before discount? I think it's before discount. Harsh, are you going to take over the world? Okay, more questions. Ayu says, how will be different from Udemy Java Spring Boot course? Okay, one big difference. This will be a live course where you can ask your questions and in the live sessions. And see, I'm not saying that video courses are bad. I feel both have equal importance. Few people follows live, so few people want to learn from a recorded course. That's their choice. If you want to learn from recorded course, I'm open to it. If you want to learn from live, I'm open to it. So this course is beneficial for them who is want to learn live. Okay. Okay, some people are, okay, one is saying that some course from some company is very cheaper. As I mentioned, it's about the quality, right? It's about the live course. So do check if they are providing live course. Is this course used to crack the interviews? Yes, I can say, once you learn the concepts, it is easier to crack the interviews. But again, you have to practice. How do you, see, even if you know the concept, when you go for the interviews, you should be able to say the answers, right? So. Okay, Giri says, Telesco 12-hour Java, course Java is greater than any paid course. Oh, I can take that. Okay, thank you so much. Is there any hands-on live project? Yes, we are going to build a project. We'll not be doing a live of it where it will be used by clients, but yeah, we're going to build a project which you can make live, potentially a live project, we can say. Okay, now this is an interesting question because I got the mail as well with the same question. I'm not sure if the same person. Sai Charan says, can we share a subscription between two friends? See, there was a point when even Netflix was not able to stop it. Who am I to stop it? Yeah, so I can't control it. I can't control your sharing. If there's a live going on, actually we can control, but then we have to put a lot of effort in finding the people who are sharing the subscription. But then one thing you will face issue is, you can learn, of course, live if you're sharing with your friends and we don't know how to stop it, or even if we know, we will not be taking that effort. But there will be a problem when you submit assignments. How will we know that? I mean, of course, with the same registration, we can check your assignments. We will know, because we'll be having a form. We will be having an Excel sheet. Who are the participants? We'll be checking your assignments. We'll be checking your projects. We'll help you with the doubt solving. And at the end, you will get certificate, right? And you will get only one certificate. Now, I don't know how you will share one certificate between two friends. But yeah, learning, you're welcome. You know, in 3 Idiots, they have mentioned just wear the uniform and get into a class. Okay, who will be the mentors? So we have two mentors. One, I will be there. I will be the lead mentor. And we also have Heather. Okay, and so we'll both together, we are going to take this course. And everyone knows Heather, right? You have seen his session on annotations. How important is microservices in terms of interview? See, I think they don't ask for the knowledge of microservices. I mean, they don't demand it. But if you know, you have an added advantage. It's difficult to expect the freshers to have knowledge of microservices. Complete course Java playlist, is it available in your channel? Yes, there's a core Java playlist available. There's Spring course available. So if you want to learn it from YouTube, you're welcome. I just want to make sure that you learn from somewhere. whom you are supporting tonight? Okay, for IPL. You know, the weird part is in the IPL, I was supporting only two teams every time they used to play. In fact, three teams actually. So one was Bangalore, uh, Gujarat, and Chennai. And then two teams are in the final. So it's very difficult for me to choose. But considering CSK, I'll be supporting. Okay. Any other question? Is data structures and algorithms in Java enough? Yeah, I mean, for the companies, they are not looking at the language; they're looking for your concepts. So if you're good with data structures algorithm, doesn't language doesn't matter. Are you doing any full stack course? No. So when you say full stack, the only part remaining is the front end, right? Apart from this, we have the entire stack available, right? We have the backend, we have database. In the backend as well, we are learning different layers. So from the entire stack, the only thing missing is front end. Is your Python for beginner course still valid and one should perceive to learn it? Of course. There are new versions, but then it's not changing much in terms of syntax in Python, right? What is changing is performance, some new extra features. But yeah, it is still valid. Any recommendation for Java? Okay, I can see a book behind me. I was just reading it yesterday. So that's Java Complete Reference. That's the book. But again, it's difficult to read the book. It's easy to refer that book. So if you get stuck with some topic, you can just go to that book, read that particular segment, and you're done. But reading that book, oh, it's very difficult. Does Hibernate really require if learn Spring Boot? Not actually, you have to learn Hibernate, but knowing Hibernate will help you to understand what is happening in Spring Data JPA. Okay, easy question. Which language is highly preferred in big companies? Of course, Java. If you look at all big companies, they have most of their projects in Java. It's not like they're not using other languages. For different projects, they use different languages. But the majority of the projects are built in Java. Cool. So we are here for next 5 minutes. If you have any questions on the course, okay. So this particular live session is only for course, not for anything else. And I don't want to waste your Sunday by teaching you something today because we are doing that. So we are completed day 7. We have a session tomorrow evening. I will talk about the topic. So I will mention the topic at around 5-6 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, why startup don't prefer Java? There are several reasons for it. One, startups is continuously evolving in their product, and so that's one thing. And Java is normally used for the big projects, right? Startups, they don't build a big project to start with. They start with the smaller projects. And then that's the first reason. Second reason is it's Java developers are a bit costlier than the other developers. Example, if you go to market and if you say I'm looking for a JavaScript developer, they will not ask for much. But if you ask to a Java developer, they are very demanding. So Java developers ask more. So company prefer to spend less initially. But the same company, the same startup, when they grow, they change their languages as well. So if you look at the history of all the big companies now, when they were startups, they were basically using some easy languages to start with. And then once they moved to the bigger project, they looked for the scalable language, stable languages. Yeah, so that's very common nowadays. Do you think Spring is worth to learn? Of course. Is that a question? Most of the companies are actually looking for Spring developers. They're not able to find it. Are you teaching now or explaining about your course? Yeah, it's all about the course. I'm not teaching anything. Oh, yeah, I mentioned that QnA, right? Yeah, so I'm not teaching anything. The thing is, the moment we launch the course, there are a lot of questions coming to my team regarding the technicality of the course. And my team is not that confident in terms of technical and commitments. And I've straightforward informed them that don't overcommit. See, the thing is, with every edtech which I've seen, they have a sales team, right? And then the sales team try to overcommit things, and that's where things goes wrong. So I have given the strict instructions: don't hard sell it, or don't give wrong information, or they will not provide wrong information. But sometimes they overpromise, right? And that's why they say, okay, so if you have any technical questions, anything about the course for your career, just wait for the live sessions, and I'm going to clear. So in the morning itself, from my team, I got to know that I have to go live today because they have informed them there's a live session. So I thought, okay, let me do it in the evening. So that's the entire purpose. Okay, the purpose is not to teach you something here. Okay, so you can see Giri says we use Spring Boot and MySQL in TCS. That's great. In fact, one of the interesting fact. So yesterday I went to LinkedIn and it's not the first time I'm checking the stats on LinkedIn. So every time I post something, every time I make a video or I post something on LinkedIn, there's a stats which you can see. So when I see the stats, 55% of my audience on LinkedIn are from TCS. And that's crazy, How can one company, do we have a lot of employees in TCS, or TCS people share to their juniors that you have to learn from Talisco or follow Navin Reddy? I don't know. I just want to understand this. So I want to have a special meetup with the TCS people to understand why all my LinkedIn is full of TCS. I'm very curious now. In fact, Giri, you can help me in the chat. Why do you think most of the people, because we can't do that on YouTube, right? YouTube don't tell you from where, in which company your audience are watching, right? Or following. But on LinkedIn, you can get that. So I want to understand from you, Giri, why I have more followers from TCS than any other company. Okay, Chandra Kiran says TCS has 6.5 lakh employees. Okay. In your course, Jenkins and Git topics will be covered. So at this point, we made sure that we have Jenkins is not available. But if we get enough demand in the course that they also want Jenkins, let me plan it. See, it's not difficult for me to record the videos and push, right? If there's a demand, and if you want to learn it, I will surely, I can try to add it. But till this point, 4 are confirmed. If Jenkins gets a high demand, I will create a course for that. Okay, Giri says here seniors and leads recommend your channel only. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, in fact, I was guessing it. Because the moment I saw majority are from TCS, that's the first thing it came to my mind. So the knowledge sharing starts from the leads, right? Seniors. If they say okay, go and learn from this channel, the junior developers, they follow it. In fact, I'm a corporate owner also. I go to different companies to train, and TCS is the only company. Wipro also. TCS and Wipro, these are the 2 companies I never went for training. Or maybe they have never called me. And that's weird. These are the 2 companies where we have maximum followers. Yeah, so if any training team of Wipro and TCS are watching this session, please invite me for a session. Maybe I will do the free training for you for one day. But invite me in your office. Okay, so a lot of people are watching this from TCS. Okay, great. Thank you so much, all the leads and seniors from TCS for recommendation. Okay, how many days it will take to become a pro in Spring Boot for those who knows Core Java very well? So if you want to, okay, so pro, again, it depends, if you want to be a pro in something, that depends on a lot of different factors. But if you say you want to be comfortable with Spring Boot, even if you know Core Java, I think it will take around 1 or 2 months to be comfortable in Spring Boot. Pro, it depends. It might take 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. For me, it took me a long time to be a pro at something, because being a pro means different for different people. As a developer, being a pro means building a project. As a trainer, being a pro means I should be able to explain each concept. Yeah. So if I can't explain a particular topic, example, I have worked on different JavaScript projects. I have worked on Node. I have worked on JavaScript a lot, but I can never say I'm a pro in JavaScript, because there is always something in JavaScript which I don't know. So that's why I say I'm not a pro in JavaScript, and I can never be. So that's the thing about JavaScript. But yeah, for Java, I can say I'm pro, kind of, because I can at least answer 98% times. 2% time something might be new, or I never came across those things. Okay, our Katie had many of your video links, Java, especially code. Okay, is it? Okay, I should make more videos if the leads and seniors are providing it. So I know Core Java. What should I learn next? That depends upon what you want to do. So if you want to get into mobile development, learn Android. If you want to get into enterprise market, learn Spring Framework. If you want to get into machine learning, you can go for that as well. Okay, how anybody from non-CS branch taking IT as a career, how do they survive with this field? I'm asking about job security. Okay, now why I have taken this question, good question, Prabhakaran. Okay, the power came back. So basically, When we are doing this live 10-day challenge, there is one person who was very active in this 10-day challenge was Praveen, right? And for sure, people who have attended the live session, they know what I'm talking about. So Praveen was giving all the answers and expert, the mature answers. And in my mind, I was thinking about Praveen as an experienced developer who has worked on Java for 4 to 5 years. In the morning, I had a call with Praveen. So we had a chat for 15-20 minutes, and then we discussed a lot of different stuff. Then I got to know that Praveen has experience of only 8 months working for a big company, and he is from a non-IT background. So he has basically learned a lot of different things in this particular duration. So can you imagine? So it's not about from which background you are. It's about how much effort you put to learn something. Chandra says we know him, yeah. So I was able to have a connect with him today. Kaushik says, I have 5 years experience in UI UX. After doing this course, can I switch to backend development? Yes, you can. So basically, that's where the full stack development comes into picture, right? So if you're good with UX, learn the backend and you're good to go. But again, cracking the interview is dependent upon your effort, okay? So we will teach you everything and we will make sure that you remember the things. But cracking the interviews is your effort. Telusko means Telusko Vacha. Yes, kind of. Telusko is a Telugu word which means get to know. Spring Boot is enough, or we have to also learn web services? Yes, of course, you have to learn web services, and that's what you're going to do with Spring Boot. Okay, interesting question I'm not sure about. Can we use Spring Boot for Android development? I have seen Spring Framework has multiple modules. I have not worked with all the modules. And one of the modules which I saw, I've never worked with it, is Spring Mobile. So I'm not sure, is it mobile development in Spring or something? So if anyone has done that, let me know in the chat. You can help the question, but I have seen it. I have not worked on it. So can't confirm. Your efforts and way of explanation is awesome. Oh, thank you so much. I'm in a cloud security domain planning to move app security and DevOps. Okay, DevSecops. Will learning Java Spring Boot will add to my profile? Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what is required in DevSecops. If it is only DevOps, yes, Spring Boot and Java will be required. In terms of security, I'm not sure what kind of work this particular role provides, so can't confirm. So what you can do is you can check the job descriptions required for DevSecops. If it says Spring, then yes, you have to. This course will be helpful for you. It's actually crazy when you think all these contents are free of cost. Okay, yeah. What's the discount code for Java backend? Hey, it's available in the chat, right? I think, yeah. So if you can see description, also there's a coupon provided. So you can use that coupon, which is Telescope 40, and you can use that. Okay, I have worked with TCS and Wipro both, and I found many seniors who follows Telesco, including me. Okay. Of course, you have to follow Monica. You don't have a choice. But yeah, it's good to know that in both the companies, they are recommending my videos. Thank you so much. Nowadays, people are asking and expected anyone cloud technology also. That's right. That's right. The thing is, when you say you can build web applications in Java, you should also know how to deploy them. So it's not that difficult just to learn cloud for developers, because cloud has multiple services. We don't have to master everything, right? So it's not that difficult. And don't worry, in this course, we are going to have a cloud recorded videos as well. Okay, Chandra Kiran says, any opening at Tajisco? Actually, we are going to start hiring next few months, but we want a small team. We are looking for one front-end developer, which I'm going to talk about in few months. One front-end developer and one back-end developer. But then we can't afford the salary of TCS. Okay, we can't beat that at Telesco. But if you want to help the community, if you want to be a part of a company where you can make some change for the students, then yes, you are welcome. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Infosys as well, right? So, most of the companies which I've trained are product or banks, service-based companies. I don't know why they don't call me. Is it because of the charges, or is it because I'm not associated with any of the agencies which they work with? I've worked with L&T Infotech and Accenture. Yeah. So again, Infosys leads, if you want to connect, if you just give me one training at least. At least I can add that in my profile. I have trained at Infosys, Wipro, TCS. Oh, okay, great. So Chandra, what you can do is you can send an email at connect@telesco.com. Harsh, if you can put that in the chat. I don't know if Harsh is available in the chat because it's his off day today. So week off for Harsh, but still there in the live. So let me do that. Okay, tell me what is Spring Boot in one line. So Spring Boot is basically a opinionated framework using which you can build applications, a console-based application, a web application, an enterprise level application. Yeah, I know, just went for this. Okay, when Krishna Kumar is interested. Okay, so let's start the hiring from next month. I will make a video on hiring because I was busy with some other work. I was not able to hire because we want to build a product basically. And for that product, we need to hire people. It's just that we don't have a high budget, and that's why I was not announcing on YouTube. It's very difficult to filter out. Last time I did, I did an announcement. Telesco is hiring, and I thought I will get 10, 20 applications to choose from, and then we got around 570 applications. And I just closed the window. I opened the Google form or Google Excel, Google Sheet to see the registrations or the applications, and I just closed it. So that was scary. How did you find Harsh? Okay, long story, but Harsh was my student in one of the institute, and he was there. He was not doing anything in the daytime. He was looking for something to do, right? And I say, okay, I said, I have some work. Let's come together. And then he was an intern. I liked his work. He joined full time. And yeah, long story. Okay, so I worked with Sia in Hyderabad, but I didn't found certain persons like you give the training for people learning new things. Really awesome. Why not companies are looking for persons like you? I mean, they are actually looking, or maybe they have a budget constraints. Before getting popular on YouTube, I was very cheap. Okay, not cheap, but then I was not charging high. I was charging what other trainers are charging. But once you get the popularity, you get that extra edge, right? So the thing is, it's not like I want to charge extra. It's just that when I do a corporate training, I have to make sure that I'm not disturbing my work on YouTube or some other work. And that's why I'm avoiding it. But if some company says, no, we need you for this training, I said, okay, that's my charge. If it is okay, I will come. And that's why I have reduced my number of trainings from last few years, is because I was not able to focus on YouTube. Because being a corporate trainer is a very heavy job, And the people I work with, I have a lot of friends who are corporate trainers. And when I look at them, I feel they are way better trainer than what I can be, right? And I try to learn from them, and I try to implement that on YouTube as well. But the problem is when I go for a training for a week or 2 weeks, when I come back from the training to make YouTube videos, I can't. I'm just confused. What I was doing two weeks back, and now where I have to resume, and that's why I simply say, okay, let me reduce the number of trainings. Otherwise, I cannot focus on YouTube. So most of the mails which I get for trainings, I just ignore it. I don't even look at, because if I read the training requirement and if I feel I have to go, then I have to sacrifice YouTube. So I just simply don't check the mails. But there are few clients, they are personally connected. It says, please give 50% discount for today. I got money today. Okay. Sorry for that. It's just that we want to maintain this restrictions. What you can do is, Sri Vishnu, connect with my team. Let's see if I can get something. So connect with the team on WhatsApp, because we have a group discounts available. I'm not sure what's the percentage there. Connect with my team. They will help you with that. Is there any part-time work on Saturday and Sunday? Yes, there is. We are looking for people. So anyone want to be a part of Talisco? But again, okay, the only problem is we are not a big company. Okay, so don't expect much in terms of salary or something. I mean, of course, we will pay you, but do join us to help the community. Do join us to create the course. But if the company grows, of course, you will also grow. A company became a brand. Oh, thank you so much. Talisco became a brand. Okay, thank you so much. One Java recording, okay. Regarding Java 17 LTS features and Java 8. Okay. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to create videos for the latest features of Java from Java 9 or Java 10. Not 9 is done. 10 to 21. I will do that. Cool. So that's it from this particular live session. I hope you enjoyed, and I don't think there's any more questions regarding the course. So just once again, this will be a recorded course on Java and Spring. Sorry, this is a live course. What's wrong with me? This is a live course on Java and Spring. And apart from the live course, there are 4 courses which will be part of the course, which is recorded: Git, Docker, Cloud, and Microservices. And this will be a weekend batch, Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. IST to 12 p.m. IST. 1 hour after that will be doubt solving. Yeah, and the discount available today is 40% till 11 p.m. After that, the 30% will be there till few more days. And if you want to take admission later with 30%, that's completely fine. In short, yes, we are covering database as well. For cloud, we are going to learn about the AWS. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So you can use the coupon code Telescope40 if you want to enroll today. If you want to enroll later, that's completely fine. You can join. You can use Telescope30. On that note, thank you so much. If you have any more questions, you can connect with my team. If you go to telescope.com, there's a WhatsApp icon on the right bottom, and you can connect with my team. And also there's a number in the description, telephone number or phone number, if you want to connect with my team and if you have any more questions. Okay, and yeah, one more thing. The refund is available. There were some questions on refund as well. If you don't feel this course worth after attending 3 or 4 sessions, you can ask for the refund till 30th of June. So bye-bye. Thank you so much everyone for joining. See you in the next live, which is happening tomorrow, but we are going to learn tomorrow. And that will be day 8 of the 10-day challenge. Bye-bye everyone.